had a really great experience this weekend. I work with this amazing young couple moving here from the Northeast. And when we started out, we sat in the office and we talked about what they wanted versus what they didn't want. What they wanted was a home on property where they could build a granny suite and have a greenhouse with no HOA and no CDD fee. They told me they were homebodies. They weren't really interested in engaging in community activities. From there, we got in the car. So I drove them through a neighborhood, and as we were driving, they saw that this neighborhood without the homeowners association had boxes and boxes and crates stacked in the front yard, as well as quite a few motorcycles and a camper. And we continued to drive through and they said, this isn't for us. So then I brought them to another neighborhood. It was a normal community neighborhood with a small HOA. And they said, this isn't what we're looking for either. So then I drove them out to Nocatee. We all know Nocatee. It's one of the greatest planned developments in maybe the country, but definitely in Florida. It will be 12,000 homes when it's all done. It has a water slide, it has a zip line, it has everything and anything imaginable other than Mickey Mouse. We pulled up to the Welcome Center and there were all these tents out, and it turned out they were having a neighborhood camp out. My buyers thought it was the greatest thing ever. They loved it, and they said, this will be such a great way to meet people. And I said, I thought you guys were homebodies. And they said, well, maybe we'll come out to meet people. And I said, okay. And then I drove them through the neighborhood, and they saw that the houses were really close together with pretty small backyards. You know, but there's golf carts that we can drive to the grocery store, and maybe we don't really need to have that granny suite. Maybe we can just rent an apartment in the neighborhood. I share all this with you because I think it's okay to start off thinking what you might want or not want, but really, I think it's always also important to have an open mind, and let's drive around and see all your options within your price range, because you never know, that homebody might actually be an extrovert in disguise. I'm Erica, your Northeast Florida realtor and happiness maker.